Whew. Oh man. Good evening, everybody. Sup, Switcher? So I'm gonna be doing some. I've been trying to set up these saves. I just have not had the time that I was anticipating. Because there's a couple aspects of the game I'd like to practice before starting tomorrow night, which we're probably gonna do around 6-ish, 6 p.m.-ish Central Time. The most important thing that I like to practice is weight tricking, as that will make a lot of the game go significantly smoother if I can figure that out, especially the back end of Disc 1 and then all of Disc 2 and 3. Duh. No, not today, but tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow I will be running. Tonight's just practice because I haven't been able to do as much as I'd like. I'd normally just do this off stream, but people have expressed interest in watching me practice stuff before, so I decided I'd just stream it instead of not streaming anything. Yeah, no, what I'd like to do is get through the end of Disc 1, which that will be a challenge to get done in 5 hours. No, I don't think it's going to take that long. But I'd like to get through the Temple of the Ancients, and then be able to replay a couple things so that I can practice on weight tricking the battle when we use weight ATB instead of active. But I'm only here, so I haven't been able to put in nearly as much time over the past 3 days as I was hoping. So yeah, I'll be pulling off of my notes for now. I need to get this printed out because I hate having it on my laptop. I like having the paper, you know, killing trees and all that. Okay, so I gotta sell a bunch of stuff, buy a bunch of potions and grenades. Oh. Okay, so I need to sell this. I need to buy that and that. Problem. Oh wait, no, he's healed. Never mind. I thought Barrett was dead. Since MP really doesn't matter here. God, 13 hours. I really would like to get it below 12, just if for no other reason than to than to make sure the entire stream will fit on one video in YouTube's archive. Alright, back row. And then we gotta deal with this friggin' dude. I had some problems with him on our stream, not necessarily because I was bad like I was for most of the game, but because I was just getting super unlucky on the poison not landing. I don't even think it ultimately landed in the last the battle that I won. I know I killed him a couple times, but Cloud died, and you kind of have to have Cloud with a limit break available at the end of this battle. So I don't know. I don't even know how many times I reset in that run. 24 maybe? Maybe even more than that? There were a couple parts where I had to reset several times. Alright, so Cloud casts Bio. Grenade. Give me that poison. There we go. So because he did that whole thing, we want to use the limit breaks. It skips something, I think? Or it just gets in attacks? Yeah, you're just trying to get an attack before somebody gets bubbled. That's like best case scenario. Because you really don't care about Barrett. The only battle you're really going to use him is the Dyne fight. And if we can steal a right arm, it won't matter. Oh, so we were like one grenade away from killing him. He's dead. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, man. This is like top 3 most boring parts of this game. Young man, mouth-to-mouth CPR. My wife had to take a CPR class. You can't just do it. I mean, you can, but not doing it correctly is pretty poor. Pretty excited about GDQ starting, I think, next Saturday? Friday or Saturday? Whoops. I have to go 4 groups of 9. Oops. Yeah, so that'll go on for about a week. Be spending a lot of time watching runs. It's gonna be a Mega Man X. What? Good thing this isn't the actual run. Yikes! Wow, what? I must have caught that last one instead of it being 0. She should not have been awake for another, like, at least one more cycle. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tomorrow. I'm considering just getting a bunch of, grilled chicken sandwiches from McDonald's instead of going the pizza route. So that pizza's really good, but I'm not gonna lie, I do feel kind of like garbage after doing that. Part of it is playing a video game for 12 hours, but I'm not really putting in the best stuff either. McDonald's, you know, whatever, that's not great either, but it's grilled chicken at least instead of something greasier. Why are you a jackass, Tide? Ooh, I could get some apple pies just to throw in there. Yeah, it really does sound like a good idea. The biggest issue for me personally is just the economic factor. I'm a huge fan of getting, you know, value, right? And so 2 of those chicken sandwiches is going to be equal to probably one of those pizzas. So I'm going to get far less food for my money, but it's going to be like so much less bad for me. But if I'm going to do stuff like this, I should treat my body better. Like speedrunners that are like pros, not just speedrunners, but pro gamers in general, they are pretty damn good with what they put in their body. Because this is an endurance thing. All the practice you got to put into it. All right, everybody's going to leave me hanging because they're gonna be like, haha, you're going to infiltrate. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? All right. Guess I'm infiltrating. You're just a jackass, period. No reason in particular. I mean, I guess. I don't think you're a jackass. I know some jackasses. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Easy trick. 1, 2. How perfect that it can place me at that level. We've also fixed the. I have a disc groove now. I know which discs I can use out of the 3 copies of this game that I have, so we shouldn't experiencing any skipping or anything like that. This is something that I did really want to practice. There's a parade that we're going to have to do, and I had to do it a couple times in the actual run, so if I can get some practice in on it, that'd be great. That's interesting. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, is there anybody who's like younger that I'd consider a jackass? Because like jackass is more reserved for like people that they know exactly what they're doing. They're, you know, they should be over that type of behavior by this point. You know, not stuff that's like a personal struggle, but like, wow, he just behaves poorly just to behave poorly, and he's like 28 years old. Rufus Shinra. All right, move. You get through here. All right, so here we go. You need to get at least a, what, a 50? You want to get a 50, but you got to get at least a 40%. I'm gonna try and do something real quick. I hate that in this setup I have to have the chat over here because I'm using this stupid computer. So I switch where OBS and the chat is so that I can see. There we go. Obviously we're not using live split. It's just there because that's the save file that I have. Oop. So I was really sucked at this as a kid. Like, you have to go... You have to run into this mob of people who... It's not set up all that well. And... Like, you are not supposed to do... I don't think you're supposed to do it the way that, like, the NPC does it. Where they're showing you, like, an example. Because that doesn't really work well. You have to cut in before the back row. And that sucks because if you're not running correctly, you can... Okay, yeah, we don't want... We're not shopping just yet. Alright, yeah, that percentage has to be at least 40. Like, yeah, like the way he just did it, you cannot do it that way. I mean, maybe you can, but that's not, like, the optimal way to do it. $25% is pretty good. Ugh. See, like, yeah. Can't do potion. At 40%, you get a certain amount of ethers that you can sell, and at 50%, you get 5 grand, which is super useful for your shopping. Yo, what's up, Autumn? Were you streaming Battlefield earlier? I don't know. Webcam's been kind of... Where do I want to put it? This way? No. This way. I've been a little to the right lately. I don't know why. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, it's dropping frames. That sucks. I've been kind of randomly dropping a few frames here and there. No, not today. Over the last few streams. I don't know why. Never like a ton, but enough where I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Because we went like a pretty long streak without ever dropping a frame, which is maybe that's the more unusual thing. So yeah, I'll pick up, we'll get some monster. I'll get, what, 3 grilled chickens would probably be good. I'm thinking 2 might be too little. 4 is right out. Shall count to 3. 4, thou shalt not count, neither shalt thou count 5. Or 2, unless thou thus then proceeds to 3. I don't know, I butchered that line. That seems like a good time. Oh wow, it got me up to 30? That's a great head start. No! Man, that was... See, I don't know... Is it because I was off center? Like I wasn't exactly in line, because there's a point where if you do that and you like kind of spam X with the gun movement, it'll just keep going up by 3 each time. Sorry, I kind of wish I had something a little more exciting for you guys planned while I was doing this, but I didn't plan on having to do this. Thought we'd speedrun some Mega Men's. But instead I gotta make sure that I want to finish the run tomorrow. Like, I want to finish the run. That's like a big deal to me. So again, we're looking at about 6 p.m. Central start time, and my goal is going to be, I'm going to give myself a really reasonable goal. I just want it to be under 12 hours so that it'll fit into one video. The archive will have all of it, because I do not want to have to locally record a 13-hour video just so I can get everything up later. Another thing I have to do, you see the times to the left there. I'm going to try to do this before I go to bed tonight. I need to fix like a bunch of those times that I did not split properly. Pizzicato? Is that like avocado pizza? The pizza for millennials. Okay, so there I got... So I got 6 ether. So that would be acceptable in the run. Because we could sell those and get enough money, but it's still like what can you sell ethers for? 750? So you get 3,000 instead of 5,000. But it makes things so much easier if you just get the 5,000. Yo, what's up, Virus? Oh, man. So I'd like to get a 50 before we proceed. Although, if we get a 6 ether again, I might just go ahead and we can go back to it if we need to. But yeah, so you got to get in line, and then you have to do the gun thing, the gun formation thing, and that is what actually spikes the ratings up. I think I just wasn't spamming it fast enough last time. Because like they make it seem like that you want to be in rhythm, but I'm not sure you can get up to 50 if you do it that way. We are playing a game where there are necks, so that's I don't know, that's something a little different from usual. Yeah, it does have necks. I was when I started reading what you wrote, Virus, I thought you were going to say something about how you bought $20 worth of necks. But instead, at $20, different kinds of ramen and marble sodas from an Oriental store today. Marble sodas? You mean the sodas that you pop the thing down and the marble drops? And it's like, you can get like melon flavor and stuff like that? Those are awesome. Me and KY are huge, and Carmelo are huge fans of those sodies. Unless you get like kimchi, because they have like kimchi flavor, and it's the grossest thing. I wish we were making YouTube videos the last time we went down there and just got a bunch of videos. See, there we go. Yeah! In Mitsuwa. Actually, Virus, I don't know. Maybe you're... Did you go to Mitsuwa? I know you're in that area. You're in that general area, aren't you? That's the closest, like, big market to us. I think a human neck would cost more. Probably. Oh, for Virus goals of necks? Yeah, well, I mean, like, Virus, you definitely don't want a human neck either. You want to make sure that whatever neck you have supports your much heavier head. Because it is made out of very expensive metals. Okay, no, that's not the same place. Yeah, I get, like, Mitsuwa is a huge, like, market. But that sounds like maybe it's just more of like just a store instead of a big market. I've never seen those sodas in like a normal store, even like an Oriental store. So that's pretty cool. Dear sir, I am Russian with green suit, and I laugh all the time. Ha 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 ha. So he sits there and punches me, and I just take it like a boss. Use a bear neck. That's. I feel like that offers some nice foundation. It's pretty thick. Carbonadium metal, to be exact. Yeah, I see. I feel like organic neck does not suffice for you. It would, your head would just like, and it like, yeah, gross. Yeah, see, this part's significantly easier than the stupid marching. Yeah, we gotta go through some shopping. Carbonadium and polar bear neck. Oh wow. That would probably be similar. Isn't there a polar bear enemy? There's one in 7. That would probably work. Though I'm guessing that thing isn't as built as good as Virus. This Virus's construction. And I'm not actually sure that thing had a neck either. Just know there was a polar bear. Alright, we gotta go shop. We gotta talk to that fat dude. I don't remember if it's him. No, I think it's the next person. Oop, oop. And then we want to go next door in order to get the enemy skill materia. Yeah, I think we want to talk to her. So we don't have to sell anything. So we buy 2 high potions, a Phoenix down, 2 hypers, 11 tranquilizers, 2 tens. Tranquilizers and hypers were something I never really did when I was younger. Tranquilizers like have damage, but that's but it does something else too. I can't remember what. Like your limit break goes up slower, obviously. Hyper makes it so that you take a little more damage in your your limit break goes up faster. You also have a higher chance of missing any given attack, so that's kind of a problem. But that's really good for when you're farming limit breaks. WTF what? Minigame. We want minimum of 100. I don't think you want to go over 200 because you might reset. You can actually like reset the meter to 0, which seems really stupid. Like, yeah, don't do too well or you'll fuck yourself. What? What do you mean? That's so weird. Why? Oh, look, it's the crew. How did they get up here before I did? What was the entire point of me coming up here? No point. There's no point. It's not like Cloud does anything. They get all up here on their own. We could have done this together. They did. Just let me... fucking... left me out. Oop, here we go. Now it doesn't matter. We got what we needed. But I'll do the special just because. This is also kind of RNG based. Oh. Whoops. Just like laughs in people's face. I don't know why he gives me that sword. I was the worst of the 3. So he's talking all this shit, telling him to stop the laugh, and then once we get across the sea, he's gonna be like, I heard Cloud and his friends were on the boat. And he's like, duh. I heard Sephiroth was on the boat too. Duh. He's just like, you have anything else to say other than yes? Okay, I don't care. Do the wobble wobble. Okay, let me get the ether to the left. We talk to Tifa, then Red 13, then Aerith twice, and then we go talk to Barrett. I don't quite understand why Shinra doesn't use the high wind here. Is it because it's not ready? Or like broken or something? It's not like Sid's there to repair it. But I guess the crew is there. this. I'm gonna grab this just because. My name is Jeff. Oh! Nani. Nanny? How'd he do that? He looks like an idiot, but he's really quick as a whip. Yeah, I haven't even been able to watch any JoJo over the past few days, let alone practice this. So, Red 13 grows human skin somehow in his disguise. Talk to Aerith twice. Yeah, I'm last, where was I? The last episode that I watched, the brain was on his back, which had me like, what? Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Aerith for the safeties. All right, then we equip Cloud, Force Stealer. Powerist, Shiva. Oop. Dumb, Steel, and then I'm like missing something in my notes. All poison. Yeah, that's so weird because you can't possibly equip her with. Oh, I know what happens. Okay, I got to remember to do that. I have to add a note. So the other mithril armlet is actually held by aha. There we go. Yeah, I don't have that in my notes. I should probably add that. There we go. So now add ice. Yeah. Okay. And then Cloud should have a hyper. Sadness, sadness. And we'll save here. We don't need this. We don't need this save. Yes. Yes, Tide, I did. I did see him. No, the timers, I mean, I'm just practicing, so I'm not really running the timer. It's just that this is the setup that I have, so just thought I'd keep the live split up there. We should be good to go. Please take my 47-degree weather back. It's awful. Yeah, it's like 30 here, which isn't even that bad for like this time of year, but it just started snowing and I hate snow so much. I can deal with really cold weather as long as it doesn't snow. Snow is the worst because it makes people drive stupidly and then creates icy conditions, even for walking. It's Sephiroth, but not really Sephiroth. It's actually Jenova. Jenova's head that morphed into Sephiroth. Or Jenova's body that morphed into Sephiroth. Virus says, Twain, I'm harder than a prosthetic leg because your timer isn't on. Wait. No! Oh, thank God. That's like the person you do not want, because we need Cloud to get off several limit breaks in this fight. Let's see, I have 2 Bravers stock, three Bravers stock now. The first time I ever played this game, this is where I got really stuck. I was so underleveled and did not know what I was doing that I got wrecked by Jenova Life over and over again. Come to Iowa with our 10 to 16. That also sounds terrible. Wow, it's 10 to 16 there? That's really bad. Okay, there's another. Ooh, that's not good, actually. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Because Cloud cannot die. No. Yes. So this would be 5. 5's pretty good. This should be it soon. Oh. I was gonna say, geez. You're in Davenport? I remember Davenport from Tommy Boy. That's one of the Quad Cities, right? The scene in Tommy Boy where he's at the gas station. He's like, where's Davenport? He's like, you gotta get yourself a new map. You're in the wrong state. Like, how do you not know? How do you not know what state that you're in? Des Moines. I don't think I've ever been to Des Moines. Most of the only parts of Iowa that I've ever been to are nothing but like the Great Plains. Iowa did house the worst gas station I have ever been to, personally, in my life. -40. Ooh, ugh. Yeah, I'm lucky because we have lake effect to prevent it from getting that cold, but it still gets pretty cold. It was a Shell gas station. I don't remember exactly where in Iowa it was, but I know it was in Iowa. And I was actually with Ren 16, so if he's around tomorrow, you can ask him about how he could stand what he did in that bathroom. So we went into the bathroom. I just had to pee. He had to take a shit, and oh my god, walking into that bathroom, I don't like easily gag because of smells, but oh my god, was it awful. I'm like, oh. And so like he goes to take a shit and like squats apparently because like there's maggots around like the floor and the garbage, and I just piss and get the fuck out. And he tells me later about the maggots, but I just kind of put my head, looked down, closed my eyes, pissed, and then opened them briefly to see where the door was, closed my eyes, hold my breath again, and ran out the door. Oof. I don't know how a bathroom can be that, like at a basic gas station like that, can be so poorly upkept. Like, I know it's not an Iowa thing. I'm sure there are bathrooms like that everywhere, but I've never been to a bathroom that bad before. So that's what I know Iowa for right now. That really bad Shell that I went to. Yes, yes. To be fair, it was a 9-hour drive because we were driving down to Lincoln, Nebraska. So we had to stop somewhere. But you're right. We did play ourselves. So now what we try to do, well, we don't travel anymore. This is when we were grinding the Magic the Gathering circuit, Grand Prix circuit. We would eat somewhere, at like a restaurant, instead of getting fast food, and then just use the bathroom there. I was at a park once and the toilet was moldy in the shelter bathroom place. Okay. Yeah. National park bathrooms. Or state park, national parks, whatever. Those bathrooms tend to be pretty terrible because they're like incredibly minimalistic. Okay, yeah. I was like, I know I gotta do something here. Like, this is absolutely necessary. What's this? Like a potion? Oh, power source. Don't really need that, but whatever. Could sell it. Because they're basically outhouses, just in concrete buildings. Are we still, like, screwed up? Yeah, we are. Yikes! I do feel okay, though, because I was not the one that decided taking a shit in the gas station bathroom was a good idea. That is... The only times where that's, like, been okay is if you go to, like, one of those really big gas stations that also double as, like, a fast food place. So, like, one of the ones that has, like, McDonald's in it or whatever. Because those tend to be kept cleaner. Because the fast food place is like, y'all need to keep this fucking bathroom clean. We got customers coming in. They're going to eat our food. If they hang out for a little bit, they're probably going to need to take a shit like 30 minutes afterwards. This screen in particular makes me nostalgic for my very first playthrough, because I actually talked to the old man. He's like, yeah, I saw a guy in a black cape. He seemed like kind of a dick. And I have never talked to him since. Like, that was the first time, like, just immersed in the story and being excited about, you know, like the first time, like, oh man, what's gonna happen? We're gonna catch him? When? You're still kind of getting adjusted to the fact that Shinra's not the primary antagonist. Yo, what's up, Shad? Tide and Shad are best friends, if y'all didn't know. You have good gas stations. I'm assuming you mean Des Moines and not Iowa as a whole, because anecdotally I can tell you, and as we all know, anecdotal evidence is the strongest evidence. It always irritates me when somebody says, like, this happened to me once, so it must be true everywhere. Anecdotal evidence is really bad evidence. I was thinking about doing, assuming I'm able to get the Twain the Millennial stuff up and running, one of the video series I'd have would be how to improve your internet nope, don't want to go over there. How to improve your ability to argue on the internet in like 5 easy steps. One of them would be to stop using anecdotal evidence. Don't use straw men would be another one. You know, just the basic stuff that, oh, damn it, Cloud, that all internet arguments tend to contain. They wouldn't be very long videos, but I'd just explain what each of those things are. And explain why they're bad. And why your argument sucks if you use them. I don't really need to practice the Genova fight. It's not very difficult. Quick Trip? Yeah. Quick Trip is generally one of the places that has one of the, like, they'll have like a fast food place or something. Like, they'll have like car washes there pretty consistently too. Sucky part is I don't have one actually near me. It's more out in the countryside. And my wife's parents, bless their very considerate hearts, but I don't think they know that we don't really have them around here. So I'll get their we'll get the they'll get us gift cards, and I'm like, well, guess I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. Unless we go visit them, in which case I think it's all just a ploy to get us to visit them more. Well, if you want to fill up on gas, you're going to have to come out 45 minutes to visit us. Well played. Well played. Quick Trip is prime, for real. Twain, but using predictive. Oh, what's up, Xblod? Yeah, no, Quick Trip is like, if I see a Quick Trip on the road, I will, even if I'm not like super filled up, or like even if I don't need to fill up, I'll stop there just to like use the bathroom and fill up whatever I need to, because I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to see one's going to be. Hey, Kite May, what's up? I'm not doing the run today. I'm doing the run tomorrow night. But thank you for the good lucks. I'm just practicing right now so that I can actually finish the run tomorrow. Well, it'll actually finish on the 1st. Hey, so what should we do for midnight? I'm sure I can take a minute to celebrate the passing of the New Year with you guys, even though we'll have a speed run going. I use my toilet only unless it's dire wolf. Yeah, I could not use. What actually got me over, not a fear of using public restrooms, but I would not use public restrooms. And what got me, really? Not one damn fight? No, I want, give me a fucking, this is crazy. You normally get at least 2 battles on this bridge. I want a chance to steal a right arm. Makes the dying fight infinitely easier. Nope. Should we have like a 1 in 8 chance of stealing it? Nope. You don't have to do this, but it makes it so much easier. Jesus Christ, Tifa. This is from my luck last time where I think I got it in the 2nd attempt. Ugh. Alright, I'll give it 2 more chances. Just getting irritated. Ah, there we go. On the last the last try. So I was gonna say, I mean, I guess I could do that fight anyways, even without the right arm, just to get used to doing that fight without it. Barrett's gonna get his ass whooped. Anyways, sorry. I'm behind on chat a little bit. 19 dabs. I was going to say 2019, but that in itself would be a speedrun. Yeah, it would. Boof? I feel like I don't want to ask what that is because I will be thoroughly wrecked by my chat. 19 dabs seems like it's going to give me a headache. AFK for shower and hunting for food. Just hoping I find a platypunk. Is that a wait. A platypunk? California snow showers are just a Morrowind mod. Yeah, right? Tal Vez is over here complaining about all this, and really he's just a mod. What he's not even really experiencing. Alright, so we gotta go to the shop. I think it's this shop. We want to sell the white cape, motor drive, I should say, ether, white cape, buy 25 Molotovs. Yeah, I'm 300 short again. I wonder what that is. What did I do last time? 4 of these. Oh, you know what? This, because we didn't even need to get this. There we go. Okay. I think that's what we did last time. Alright. Sorry, guys. Let me check it. Yo, what's up, Golden? How's it going? Yep. We'll be trying that on New Year's Eve, so hope you're all able to check me out. Hey, Portmore Savage. How's it going? Okay, so story here. Tired of eating chimera. What does chimera taste like? Do 19 rips at midnight and then you smash Tal. I'm sure Tal will be all down for that. There's an enter button on the side of my keyboard. That is correct, Tide. Isn't that generally how you chat? With the enter key? If I'm on good pace, then I'll do 19 dabs. God, that seems like a lot. Whew. That is correct. Oh, I see. You're talking about the one on the far right. Gotcha. Wait, you didn't... Are you serious? There are, in fact, 2 enter keys on most keyboards. All right, actually, this is what I can use this stream for. I want some feedback on bots. So we're gonna start using Streamlabs soon, which we're not using yet, and we'll get a wait, why would it be the second option? Oh. Because it's faster to do it this way, I guess. So I'm gonna have a bot. I want to add like what would you consider it, like channel currency or something like that? Because people seem to like that. I just don't know, like, what do people use it for? Like, what did Spanish use his dead bodies for? Because that was his channel currency. And people seem to really like doing that. Like, every several likes or whatever, we have a drawing for more channel currency or something like that. And I'm just curious as to what you guys, like, what do you get out of that? And is that something I should do? Well, yeah, I mean, we'll still have, like, the monetary, well, the gift card giveaways. I'm not just going to give away cash, because that's not really a good idea to do. Like, at all. Yeah, because I feel like people really enjoy it. I just have never seen, like, what it's used for. Pay me 3,000 gil. God, fuck off. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You can use fake money here that you can only use here and nowhere else. Alright, so I want to take Tifa with me. Because we need her for Corel Prison. Oh, they do? Okay. So... it's like what I kind of do already, except instead of it being like a sub-milestone, you can use credits. Oh, okay. So, like, obviously it would be a really high amount, but like you could say if you get X amount of credits, then you can trade those credits in for a gift card or something like that. Okay. I didn't think about that. I think I want to go to... What is it? Wonder. But we can't do anything with roles on this channel, at least not through YouTube, because we don't have access to like the sponsorship and the icons and stuff like that because we don't have enough subs. Now that'd be something we could do on Twitch. It's not going to be confusing that we both have the same name because we don't actually care what the dialogue says, except for when we have an option to make things go faster. Yeah, you're right. We could, in order to, and that would be a way to promote the Discord too. People going to the Discord. I gotta add some stuff to the Discord too, because like we have our chat channels and stuff, but like some of the more active Discord channels or servers that I see have like almost like mini games added. We want to go battle. And that gets people like mini games, right? Yeah, that's because Spanish has a much larger viewer base than we do. So like if you get that many people there, then it's just kind of naturally be more active. But like, what was his infected lobby? Wasn't there something with that? They're all DED. Dead, dead, dead. So it's just a matter of letting it continue to grow. So I mean, yeah, our community isn't super big right now. Spanish has like what, 5 times the amount of subs that I do, 6 times? That's a lot more Discord users. Doing pretty good, Portmore. Other than this pounding headache that I'm trying to get through. So between 5 and 6 times more. How are things down in, it's Jamaica, right? You didn't miss much. I just asked, I was asking about adding like a credits system to, a channel credit system with like using a bot for Streamlabs and stuff like that. What I don't plan on using the bot for is for like heavy moderation, because we have enough mods for that, and mods that are consistently here. So I'm not gonna bother with that. And I'm not gonna put anything in where it's like, if you use more than 4 capital letters in a row, then you get a warning. It's like I don't plan on doing that, just because I'm gonna leave it to my mod's discretion to figure that out. I might do that later when we get bigger, but for now that's fine. Oh, we gotta remove everything. We want to put manipulate here, and Cloud gets the E skills. And then Tifa gets the fire ring so that doesn't get stolen from the stupid thief enemy that we're about to encounter. By the way, most underrated track in this entire game. Underrated, not best, but I never hear people talking about this as being one of the best. When I'm in a melancholic mood at work, I'll turn that on and it'll help me kind of focus. The other thing, honestly, that would really help this run is if I had if I could use the PS2 on here, but I can't, because the PS2 apparently significantly faster with PS1 games than the PS3 is, which is what we're playing this on. But the PS2 will not display through the Elgato on my computer monitor, because I need like a worse monitor to do it. Yeah, I mean, the bot could do that too, right? Like, it could have commands like show Discord. Another thing that I want to do is for other channels that, you know, that we're kind of partnered, so to speak, or that we cross-promote with, there are commands for those links to those channels, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, stuff like that where I could take... So mods wouldn't have to do that, and it's something left to be more automated, as opposed to something that I think should be discretionary. That's what I want the bot to do. Yeah, but like you can adjust that yourself, and especially apparently with Streamlabs, it's pretty easy. So you can set your parameters or whatever. Shin regards are deadbeats. They really are. Just sad that our boy was once one of those deadbeats. Also, I want to know, did Dine, was he born with purple hair, or did he dye it? Because it's, I gotta say, I'm digging his purple. That shade of purple. I'd dye my hair purple if I didn't have to be all professional. Could not go to my job with that hair. Would not work out well. And that kind of sucks. That you're kind of judged that way just because your hair is a different color, but that's just how it is. Judged for your appearance a great deal where I work. So yeah, this is the story of Barrett getting his gun arm. He dropped his best friend to his apparent death while getting shot in the right arm. That's exactly what we want. All right, now we got to get laser from the claw enemy. Yeah, we don't need to tranquilize Barrett because we have a right arm. Yo, Nintagious, what's up? We were just discussing like the idea of channel credits and stuff. Like wanting to do this do it on the channel, and what do people see like the channel credits used for and stuff like that. You have channel credits, don't you? I forget what they're called. Not sparkles, but is it something like that? No, I feel like a dick if I'm wrong, because that's like sparkle. All right, so we need. So we want to... Nice. That's actually really sweet. Alright, so then we laser Cloud. He'll get his limit break again, and then we use another Braver. Perfect. This should kill it. It's got barrier up, but I don't think that matters. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So... God, how many more hit points does it have? Should I just laser Cloud again? Oh, there it goes. Okay. You gotta kill it in order to retain the enemy skill. Now that should also be... Oh. I thought that would give us Cross Slash. Apparently it did not. That's fine. Now one of the darkest parts of the game. Pixels, yeah, that's what it is. Not really used for much. I find the chat minigames too spammy. The idea was brought up that, like, once you reach a certain amount of pixels, you can, like, redeem them. As opposed to, like, a minigame thing. It's just something that you can actually work up towards and, you know, as thank you for always being around when this happens, which probably means that you've been watching the channel a lot. For like a small gift card or something like that. Which, I mean, that seems like a good idea. The day you randomly modded me was the day I realized how important you were to me. I wasn't random, it's because you're always around and I trust your judgment. Okay, so Dine's alive, obviously. He walks with a limp. And those are the two graves of his daughter and his wife, except his daughter's not dead. Barrett tells him that his daughter's not dead because that's the daughter that Barrett's been taking care of this whole time. And then Dine says, I need to go to her so that I can kill her so that she can be with her mother. Pretty messed up stuff. And very, very self-centered. He's just talking about how I can't touch her with these dirty hands. It's like, okay, but she has a right to live, you fucking asshole. But I mean, he's batshit crazy, so we take him out in one hit. GG. Oh wow, that's not enough to prevent the... Okay. That's interesting. Normally he just dies. But whatever. Didn't really matter. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate X Dragon Quest, the crossover. That'd be kind of fun. You go into the annual fireworks on the waterfront tomorrow. Is that something that happens like on like a New Year's thing? That's pretty cool. It's cool that it's warm enough where you guys can do that, because that will never ever happen here. Can't even happen in Cali based on what Tal Vez is saying. So what happens is that, like, just like Nintages, for example, he gives out pixels. You can check out his actually, hold on. Damn it. See, I need to get a bot so I can get commands for other people's channels. Just click on his name. Or Tal Vez, if you're paying attention, if you can link up Nintages, I would appreciate it. So Nintages will say every 5 likes that we get on the video, we have we give out channel currency as like a drawing. And he'd say, okay, so we got to 5 likes. Now everybody who would like to enter the drawing for channel currency, type in this command. You'll type in the command, the bot will read each person that entered the command, and then one person will get awarded a certain amount of whatever I call the channel credits. Let's call them like Soggy coins or something stupid like that. I'm not going to call it Soggy coins. It's awful. But so like Nintages has pixels. So if I won the giveaway, it'd say Students of Gaming won the pixel giveaway. Students of Gaming gets 500 pixels or something like that. And so what we can do then, or what I seems like would be really interesting, is having like it wouldn't be like a lot, but like, you know, like almost like a store kind of. Like you can redeem channel currency, like 30,000 pixels will get you a $10 gift card or whatever. And so we'd have that in addition to our sub count giveaways that we'll still be having. Some people just have the currency because it's like fun to have, like, oh man, look how much I have because I'm here so often. And other people will attach something to it. So once I get the bot once I start using Streamlabs, that's when we'll do that. Just waiting for some business things to be completed before we do that. Thanks, Tal. You're right, I could literally just call them credits, couldn't I? Extra credits. Oh. Good thinking, Tide. Yeah, Nintages is cool. He generally streams late into the evening. His streams are pretty long, too, so if you're looking for a nice watch, check his channel out. I think he was just streaming... I think it was... Well, you streamed Smash on Friday with viewers, but then I think before that, Thursday was Fire Emblem here. Oh, shit. Wasn't paying attention. Well, good thing this isn't the actual run. Yeah, he was streaming Fire Emblem Heroes for like 6 hours or something like that. They look over and they look back like, who's scrub? He's not a jockey. Not wearing jockey clothing. He's just like, oh, so you're a criminal. Well, I don't need to hear about exactly what you did. That whatever happens in Corel Prison stays in Corel Prison. Soggy. XBloud likes soggy coins. Oh, Warriors. Yeah, like Hyrule Warriors. That makes sense. Heroes is the phone game. I don't even know what that is. Like, is it like turn-based, like the normal games are? Yeah, like Dynasty Warriors. That's... Oh, yeah, like Dynasty Warriors 2. That makes sense. All right, so just hold square and R1 and R2 until the very end, and you will win. That purple dude's an idiot. He's going to run out of his stamina almost immediately. When we pass him up, he will be molasses slow. Because he has to catch it. Wow, he actually got a fairly good jump there. But we're already catching up to him. Just using a normal pace. That's actually really impressive. Yeah, but he's super slow right now. Yep, there he goes. This is kind of close, though. I'm like, oh, you can't possibly lose this race if you use this strategy, and I'm going to lose this race using that strategy. What I really hate about this part, so like I'm lagging here, right? But like the PCs, the NPCs will not lag. They won't lag there, so they could just like run past you. We got a buggy. Teach me how to buggy. Wait, why? There we go. Note to self: Kraft cheese has an odd taste. So I am a huge fan of Kraft macaroni and cheese. I know it's like the most basic mac and cheese you can get, but I love it. I am not, however, a super big fan of Kraft singles unless it's for grilled cheese. But this is who we want, right? Yeah, because we got to get Aqualung. Where I come from, up here in the Midwest, we have access to many cheeses, so it doesn't really make a bunch of sense for me to use Kraft singles for that, because we have access to a lot. Okay, so Tifa should get the silver armlet. Looks like everybody has above 400 except for Barrett, who heals himself. All right, we're gonna throw 2 Molotovs at this thing. Is the stream version boost allowed for a speedrun? Yes, but I think it's so they break up like console versus PC runs. So yeah, I don't really know what the PC categories are like. I just know they're separated from the console categories. I know you can do like Yuffie Warp, non-Yuffie Warp for sure. So you can only do the Yuffie Warp on PC version. Alright, sweet. That's unfortunate. Alright. Problem is, everybody's almost dead, or is dead. But but we learned it. Aqualung is OP. Do I don't even want to bother healing Tifa. Just want these guys to not be dead. Alright, so I'm not sure I talked about this but the last time, but when you exit and enter the buggy, like this, you reset the encounter rate. Alright, now we gotta get Big Guard. Which is the most broken move in this game. Oh, that's why we need Tifa. Okay. Yeah, shit. That's actually kind of annoying. Although, we could just put Manipulate on Barret. It's just that's not ideal. But it would save me having to use a Phoenix Down. The reason it's not ideal to have Barret manipulate is because it's attached to some stat. I forget which stat. And whatever the stat is, Tifa has it significantly better than Barret. It might be speed? Dexterity? Okay. That's fine. Oh. Very interesting that we got the pincer with one person dead strategy to work. Oh, so we might have to... Yeah, so it kind of sucks. So we have to use a Phoenix down here. Because then we have to tent. I don't like having to use a Phoenix down there. Okay, we're gonna get the backup elixir here. I'm actually not sure why we... I need to go back and see exactly why we switch out Aerith. There it is. Barret for Aerith. It doesn't really matter. We got to get new party members anyways. Okay, so, yeah. So we'd be approaching one of the bathroom breaks that you could take. I'm just gonna get up and stretch because I have had a day of sitting. Yeah, this track is really good. Oh, I missed that earlier. Grin and Bear It. I'm a fan. Chow Racing from Sonic Adventure. Bleh. I never did any of the Chow mini games. It just ugh. Isn't that's supposed to be the person in front, isn't it? But that's like a child. Alright, we get Kate Sith because Kate Sith is closest to us. That's the only reason. Although the one huge benefit to using the PS3 instead of the PS2 is that I can actually get up and move around during dialogue parts. But we don't actually take Kate Sith. I mean, you can. It actually... Is it faster? I think it's actually faster to pick Kate Sith there. But we're talking about, like, milliseconds difference. But yeah, because I have a wireless controller, I can, on huge dialogue parts, I can still at least get up and kind of move around the room whilst mashing through. You brushed your teeth? Oh, no more eating for you today. I never had an issue with that, with like, oh man, I brushed my teeth and now I can't, I brushed my teeth and now I can't eat anything because it'll taste bad, until somebody mentioned that to me, and then, yeah, then I was like, shit, they're right. We can do 19 squats. Squats are a big thing in Final Fantasy VII. Like that. It'll give me a better workout than dabs. And since my bathroom's so close, could use it while pissing too. Although that could be problematic if I ever got a run that was worth submitting. But that's nowhere close to happening, at least for this game. Squat hype? See, 17, 19 squats will do my body a lot better than 19 dabs, which is probably just going to give me a headache. Okay, so we go Tifa, Red 13, obviously, and then we save. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but I always had a hell of a time with the Gin attack fight until I learned that, hey, you could just throw an elixir at him and he dies. That was before, because, like, this is probably my entry into, like, not just like video game RPGs, but kind of like role-playing concepts in general, and how like healing and holy magic will negatively impact undead enemies. That's just something I didn't know before playing this game. Okay, so I talked to Barrett first, then Tifa, then Aerith, then Red. We're actually making some pretty good time here, despite not like going super fast as we like converse and stuff. But I'll actually get to where I should get to where I want to get to at worst. So that I can, maybe if I don't get to it tonight on stream, tomorrow I'll be able to just focus on getting the weight tricking done before we start. It's like, the weight tricking, it impacts so many of the boss battles, like Red Dragon, for example. If you know what you're doing, the Red Dragon in the Temple of the Ancients should not be able to unparalyze itself from Cloud's original cross slash before you kill it with Tifa's death blows. But when I did it, it did become unfrozen, so I had to then rely on the death blow landing. When enemies are paralyzed, the death blow will always land, but then if they're not paralyzed, I think it's only like a 50-50 shot. And my death blow luck was awful. Let's, because we do have to get ready for the Stinger fight. I guess I'll menu later. Yeah, so we're gonna menu after getting death sentence. Just make sure I did move back. Okay. Never cast death magic on undead though. Well, like, what was it? One thing that I found really cool, tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I love that the undead could return, like revive themselves once the counter reached 0, because like additional death to them doesn't exist, although sometimes they would turn to crystals or items or whatever. But there's also a chance that they just revive because they're already undead. Like, they're not dead, right? Because they are dead. They're already dead. Really, all you did was incapacitate them. God, I love that game. I'll probably try speedrunning that at some point too, but that's not going to be until well into the future. It's a lot faster than this run is, though. think world record's something like low 4 hours. Whereas world record for this game is low 7 hours. Alright, so we need sneaky step here. What's ideal is 1 or 2 sneaky steps. Sweet! Now we just need this to land. There we go. Yeah, I really should play Fire Emblem. You made it seem like super interesting, and I've never played one before. Hamon. Speaking of which, I've been looking into those JoJo games. Well, there are some that look super cool and others that aren't super interesting, but I'm going to see if I can get my hands on one of them. Not sure which one yet, though. Wait, did I get... Did he drop anything? I don't think so. No, he didn't. Damn it. You can get M tentacles from them, and that really makes the Palmer fight easy. If I recall, you could buff and heal enemies in early Ragnarok Online, which is kind of funny when Kill Thieves were around. I never played Ragnarok Online. How old is that game? I heard it was good. Eyes of Heaven. Oh yeah, All-Star Battles. That's definitely a contender. I forget which one Eyes of Heaven was. I've been kind of making a list. Okay, so menu. So one here. One here. And then red's going to get restore all for the safeties. I think that's all we need. Because what do we do for the stingers? Laser twice and Aqualung. What is... Should I be tranking my guys here too? I didn't see anything about that. Yeah. No? Okay. Well, we are also changing this to wait. Now this is what we got to work on. It was great back then. Could control Kill Thieves, bots, and such. Ooh, no, this is not the fight that I'm looking for. Thank you. Eyes of Heaven. Oh, that's the 2v2 game. Gotcha. Oh. Yeah, I kind of don't... Spoiler heavy's kind of not so great. Damn it. I don't really want to use this because 1634. We're going to be using a lot of MP. Alright, whatever. Yeah, see, that's kind of a problem. I don't want to play one that's going to be a huge, you know, friggin' spoilerific. Yikes. We still need to get Cloud to use one more cross or braver. Ugh. Okay, that was a problem. Is we're gonna have to laser. We can't laser twice in Aqualung. So now we're gonna have to bring this back to Cloud. Gamer Claus is coming to town. Yeah. That should do it. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. All right, now we're good to go. My old strategy, because I had a hard time getting past these stingers, the old strategy was to mini him. And then his like normal strikes would only deal 1 point of damage. Sting Bomb would still hit you, though, because that's a gravity-based attack instead of physical. Yes, I could do that. Problem is time. Just wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to do a lot of stuff on the channel. But other obligations, unfortunately, have to take precedence. And the match is over. But I mean, that thing's still inside Red 13, right? That's gotta be a problem. You have survived. You've grown well. Oh yeah, you mean I learned how to throw elixirs at undead enemies? Yeah, see, yeah, I don't want that type of stuff spoiled. I kind of want to find that stuff out along as I go, because that's like part of the fun of JoJo, like finding out like new powers and new applications and stuff like that. And how is it gonna work? How are they gonna get out of this gigantic mess? What I'm interested in is seeing who Joseph hooks up with. I'm assuming it's the master lady. But I don't know. It's just interesting because she's so much different from his grandmother. Although she did become quite the badass in her age. How is Caesar gonna jump in that chair? What size will his cup be? I mean, it's so like, wow. I replayed that scene like 7 times, I think. Just the greatest sitting that's ever been had in life. Pro strats for sitting. This is a really nice track too. Obviously a lot more somber than the normal Cosmo track. So yeah, Red 13 finds out that his dad wasn't a deadbeat like he thought he was. He actually protected the entire town from the Gi tribe, who we just regulated their corpses. But he was turned to stone by their poisonous arrows. Except that he can cry, I guess. It's gonna be an any percent run. I can't do. Yeah, if I did 100% run, that would be like 30 hours. So yeah, it's gonna be any percent, no slots. What are you shaking your head for? Even if he did leave, it was on great terms. Now there isn't a lot, going to be a lot to the next part. It's just surviving. Just to active. Actually, no, I don't need to save here. What am I doing? Let me go through here first. I mean, yeah, 100% run would be more impressive because of how much longer it would take for me to complete. If I could even stay up that long to do it. I mean, maybe someday. But I feel like when you get better at this run, the easier 100% becomes. And then it won't take as long. The record's like, the record on console is what, 18 hours and 30 minutes or something like that? 19 hours? Like Carnage? Yeah, no, for sure. So if the record's like 19 hours, I'm just giving myself like, oh, it's going to be an extra, you know, whatever. But also, not saving means the run can just die a lot quicker. Yeah, none of these most recent saves are areas that I'm particularly worried about. I'm worried about this area just because these enemies are so ugh. Like, one thing I should do is learn step count too. I know that's not applicable to 100%, but it is for here. Step count would help reduce the time a pretty good deal, because I know exactly what battles I'm going to get into. And it's structured so that you can get away from enemies pretty quickly and not run into danger zones. Ugh. Yes, it depends on the part. But like, so when you're a beginner, you're not really worried about, you're just worried about completing the run, right? You want to work on strats and stuff, but you're not necessarily like overly, this is not good. Dude! Oh my god. Are you serious? Like, I think that would be a restart. You'd have to use a Phoenix down on Cloud. You don't really want a Phoenix down there. So yeah, you're just worried about getting through the run. So I'm not like as concerned with being efficient in terms of like, oh, we want to, you know. Okay. This battle's fun. This is a save point. Sorry. I'm not really concerned about that time loss versus just having a dead run. The dead run is what I really don't want. Now, obviously, when I get closer and when I'm doing, like, it's kind of like in Mega Man. In the beginning, when I died, I didn't care. Now I care, and now that's a reset. Before it wasn't a reset. Okay, so I want to reset her limit. ATB to wait. Equip you with this. Alright, so you get... Okay, we might need to do some armor arrangements here. So you're supposed to have transform and E skill, and Cloud should have E skill and Shiva. You get lightning, ice, fire, poison. And Tifa should probably get transform all. Oh, and you don't need manipulate. No worries, dude. I'm glad I haven't ran into that problem while streaming. Something I was worried about. By the way, ever heard of sage derby cheese? Looks weird, but has a nice subtle taste. Great for casseroles and things like tuna mac where the cheese ain't the main character. No, but I will see if I'm sure I could find that somewhere around here. I would think. I'd be really disappointed if I couldn't. All right, are we all healed up as much as possible? Sure. Okay, so this fight is super weird. What does Cloud have? Cloud has the E skill. Yeah. So this is really strange. $94. Okay. Oh, yikes. What the hell? That might be it. Ah. Yeah, I think we screwed it up. Okay, so yeah, it really sucked that her transform missed. So we need to get it poisoned. Then we need to get it to 99 damage aside from the poison within 3 ticks, I think. Yeah, by the third poison tick. I don't think we got there in time. Really sucked that that transform missed 2 times. Gonna finish that crab cheese, so I gotta put it on the sandwich later. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to waste it. So what we're doing is utilizing the Lucky Sevens glitch. It's not even a glitch, it's just something, a function of the game. Where if an enemy is at 7,777 damage, they will deal 7,777 damage. Poison is dealing damage to its is if the enemy is doing damage to itself. How? Ugh, okay. Not ultra concerned with red dying there. That kind of sucks. But there you go. Let's do that again. This fight's really interesting, and it takes a lot to get it down correctly. I mean, there is some luck involved because you have to hit on you want to hit on the poison as soon as possible. Also, not hitting on transform sucks. You could just transform with one person, but doing it with all three gives you extra opportunities to get that extra X amount of damage in that you need to get in before you get to 99 for that before that third tick happens. And what's ideal is that he doesn't get a turn in before he takes that damage, like he did last time. That happens. I'm not sure. There is no real foolproof way to get around that. Oh, I should have reset Red's limit too. That would help. Oh. That sucks. You don't want Cloud to die. It's actually, that's not that bad. You really don't want Tifa to die. Tifa being alive is the most important part here. Let's try it one more time. Sorry, this is where we're finally getting into the practice aspect of this. Ideally, Cloud and Tifa both survive. If Red dies, that's whatever. Actually, I wonder. Well, that kind of wouldn't make any sense. If Tifa transforms all your own party, can she not get hit by it unless she's targeting herself specifically and no one else? That would be kind of weird. Oh, lose. Yup. And then he casts Trine, and your run is just dead. There are a couple bosses like that. Few bosses. There's him. Cast Trine will generally kill your party. There's Genova Life, who can cast Aqualung, and you won't die because one of your characters will survive, but it takes killing her, like, it adds so much time onto killing her. And then Carry Armor in Disc 2, which uses Lapis Laser. And even if your party happens to survive Lapis Laser because they have good HP stats and you've played optimally, there's a pattern where it goes Lapis Laser, physical attack, Lapis Laser, and you can't, there's like nothing you can do about that. Unless you're able to like Mega Elixir. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so big guard. Are you kidding me? Okay. No, it is not in fact the Lapis Lazuli, that's a gem, right? Doesn't that, it teaches you boost in Final Fantasy IX? Oh man, I didn't know that Final Fantasy IX was going to be on in AGDQ this year. I'm pretty excited about that speedrun. That 9-hour speedrun. Yeah, we learn. You learn, even if you die, you can still learn the skill, but yeah, you just. Yep, end of next week I think is day 1, it's either Friday or Saturday. Pretty excited. It's gonna be a Mega Man X1 through 3 relay race that I'm looking forward to. That Final Fantasy IX. I think there might be another randomizer run. Are you serious? Okay, apparently this game doesn't want me to get any more practice in. That's incredibly unlucky. That happens. That's a rare thing, and it's happened 3 times in a row. Have to resist taking a week off from streaming to watch it all again. Yeah, right. I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, am I gonna have to like take off a day to like catch it live? So. I think there is going to be a bugless. There's going to be a glitchless. It's not. It's not Ocarina. Maybe Majora's Mask. I could have sworn I saw at least one glitchless run for Zelda, one of the 3D Zelda games. As far as randomizers, there is a Final Fantasy VII randomizer that's in the works. It just hasn't been released yet because it's hasn't been deemed to be ready. But yeah, that's going to happen at some point. I will definitely play that. Yeah, yeah. There we go. We can play the game. Nintagious is right. I completely forgot about that. I've seen that on Speed Gaming's Twitter. See, I don't think we're going to get there. 95 is really bad. Ah! See, yeah. We were 1 behind. Wait, I think? Maybe not. No, yeah. Okay. I should have cured him. No, I can't cure him. Trying to think of what's the best thing to do in that situation. When you're done typing, when someone says something, you got to reply to or clarify. The gravity spell? No, that wouldn't really work in this situation. I think he's immune to it. A lot of the bosses are immune to gravity effects because they just take a percentage of health. And that would be seen as like OP against bosses with a ton of hit points. Zombie life? Yeah, it seems good. Man, I was doing so well earlier too, and now all of a sudden been getting really unlucky with Mini. Maybe part of the issue is that... Oh, of course. Okay, I think I know what I should be doing. I shouldn't bio first. Okay, yeah, I think I'm doing this out of order, and I think that is what the problem's been. I mean, if he tries, or shit you can do about that, but I have to go big guard, then transform, then bio. And I think I've been hitting him with bio first. And then I'm just not fast enough in dealing whatever 4 or 5 damage that I need to do to him. Alright, let's see if he allows me to play the game. So you think you can go transform first? Okay, I can deal with that. Ugh. Oh, fuck off. Oh, sweet. Nope, Cloud's dead. Okay, so as soon as I do the order that I'm supposed to do, I win. Alright, we're just gonna roll with this. Now we'll go fight Palmer, which is another irritating battle. Okay, so we want Red's out. Aerith is in. Back to active. Artillery. I've seen a few in one stream. I don't know more about them. So you found them, but then they have no commentary. Yeah, that sucks. Like a while ago, I would have said that I hated stuff with commentary, but now I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot more with commentary. Okay, so ATB back to weights. Gets poison. Yeah, see, this is the problem. We used our friggin' Phoenix down. I think I can buy one here, though. Yeah. Yeah, I buy 11 Phoenix down. So we won't tent yet. But Cloud gets restore. I forgot. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong with the armor, because this is becoming a pain. Okay, so you get restore all. It's poison. Ifrit wait. Oh, he just gets restore. Okay, not restore all. Because then he gets in his armor. He gets the fire summon. And then elemental, so that'll have fire damage. And then yeah, exactly. I know what I do personally, but my tactics ain't speedrunner friendly. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to hear, like, the thoughts of others and, like, oh, this is why he does it. Because it's like, it's not just repeat exactly what I do right. It's, you want to know why they do it. Because that helps you better understand and be able to execute. Alright, so we need to, another thing I forgot to do. Get rid of these. Alright, so we want to... Apparently I want to sell lightning and frice as I mixed fire and ice together. Okay, so... Lightning... Ice... Fire. Is there another fire? No, that was the only fire. Transform. Oh, sell items. Gem ring. The staff, right? Yeah, wiser staff. Another glove. And one of these. Okay. And then we buy. Whoops. This is not the place we wanted to be to buy. Is this the item shop? No. It's the bar. Where the hell's the item shop? Is it here? The issue is I rarely ever went into... No, this is the weapon shop, isn't it? Oh no, this is the item shop. I never went to the item shops in my casual playthroughs because I never needed to. 11 potions. 13 high potions. 11 Phoenix down. 11 hyper. 31 tranks. 4 tents. I could also buy 3 ethers. I could sell that all for some kizash. They like the runners that explain things in layman's terms, also so that they know the game outside of the route. Yeah, and it's what's frustrating to me is when, like, if you watch their stream, you know they're really good at communicating as to what's going on, but then they get in front of camera on GDQ and they all of a sudden they're super silent. Or conversely, oh shit, you know what? I overwrote my, well, at least I have this one. I can get back to Materia Keeper with this save, so that's fine. Alright, we're all ready to go then. Conversely, if the runner is doing something that's like hugely complicated and like they need to focus, then the couch needs to pick up the slack. And I've seen several couches, especially Mega Man couches, where they're just not saying anything and the runner has to explain like all of it. Now, it's one thing if the runner said, hey, I can explain everything, you know, don't worry about having to pick up any of the slack. Just like if I ask, you know, then if you could put in your, give the audience your input, that'd be great. But it seems like there are some situations where the runner's just quiet and the couch isn't saying anything, and I'm like, what are you guys there for? Oh, whoops. I did this last time too. Like one of the best speed runs from a GDQ that you'll ever see that's like great communication, the couch is great, is the Final Fantasy VII speedrun. The runner doesn't say anything because of how like focused he had to be, and he had a really good time. His marathon time with marathon strats is still way better than most people's normal time. But he didn't say a word, and the two guys on the couch just explained everything, both in the story and as to like the mechanics of the speedrun itself. It was super good and like inspiring, because the way when they're like too good at explaining what's going on, especially when, you know, like you said, they use the layman's terms, it makes you overconfident as to your ability to do it, because you're like, oh, that's all? That sounds really easy. Let's try it. And then you do it yourself and you're like, oh, there's actually practice that goes into the actual practice of execution and not just the theory craft behind it. All right, later, Kite May. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your show. Yeah, when it comes to GDQ, my favorite runs are usually the ones with great commentary from both the runner and the couch. Yeah, it's the ones where it's like mostly silent, or like the commentary is just really awkward, like cringe jokes and stuff like that. It's even if it's a game that I really like, it's hard to watch. There are like some Mega Man runs that I can't watch from the GDQs. I'm just like, ugh, this is so awkward and like not informative. God, I love Sid. I think in my last run, I went through that dialogue box like 6 times before I realized that it was time to move on. I'm also a huge fan of anything that Big John commentates because Big John is hilarious. I think he does Sonic, he does Mario, and he does Mega Man. Like the big 3 classics. I should save now for the Palmer fight. Yeah, that makes sense. So then I don't have to go back and talk to Sid again. If I die or have to, or just want to replay it. And I try to do that too. Like when I'm doing this, when I do these speedruns, like it's a little harder to do with Mega Man, but I'll try to throw it in there, you know, commentary in there. But I try to throw in story and mechanics in here when I can. I mean, the problem is that there are some things where either I just don't understand them yet, so it's hard to explain, or it's weird because I can explain them, but then my execution is horrible, so it kind of looks weird. Like, wow, he knows exactly what to do, but he still can't do it for some reason, bless his soul. Like here, we're going to learn about why the rocket's molded and leaning to its side. Although it's very strange. So he aborts the mission because she's down there working on the tanks, the oxygen tanks, and he thinks she's going to get fried. And yet, when they go to outer space later, she's still down there. She's not in the same room, but she's still down there and didn't get fried. So would she have never been burned to a crisp in the first place? And he did that for like no reason? Or was like the one room over that she was in good enough to keep her from being burnt alive? Because I thought it was just more proximity to the bottom of the rocket than the specific room. Yo, Mr. Q, what's up? I gotta finish watching your run. I just got to the part where you finally got a Demon's Gate that did not cave in you immediately. So I'm excited to see whether that one ends well. Because those cave-ins before that were pretty brutal. Yeah, if you guys want to see a sweet, super difficult mod, you can go to Mr. Q's channel. He's streaming the Mono mod, it's called. And wow, does that make the game balls hard. At level like 30, he's only at like, what? Like 200 hit points, and you got to use a bunch of HP pluses. And like all the stats are low too. It's like if you put Final Fantasy Tactics stats into Final Fantasy VII. Sit down and drink your goddamn tea. Oh, Palmer's funny. It's like, oh, can I have some tea with lard? Like, I didn't know you could just put lard in a drink like that. I mean, I suppose you could. I guess it's... I didn't realize that some people actually did that. No, I don't want to know what happened yet, because I want to watch it later. Yeah, the monomod was doing a... Yeah, you're doing solo cloud, which also makes it even more challenging. And then I'm assuming the rest of it was spoilers because you retracted the message. Okay, this fight is a pain in the beehole. Okay. He never fucking casts. I shouldn't have high potioned with her. He never casts his damn fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed? There we go. Finally uses damn fire. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm like, how do I deal more damage? Yeah, use the Molotovs that I bought. That's it. Considering I screwed that fight up royally, that turned out okay. Like, what am I supposed to do more damage? Yeah, those 1,000 Molotovs that you bought earlier, that's what it is. All I had to do was move the notes down one line. Molotovs. Everybody survived, though. That's actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do the baby strat for Demon's Gate. I love how Cloud's just like, emergency landing. No, like, emotion, no nothing, just emergency landing. And I know we've all seen Advent Children, so we know how flat his voice is. And I really hope they go with a different voice for the remake. That dude's not a bad voice actor, but like the direction they give him for Cloud is so bad. I think his name is Steve Burton, maybe. Like, oh, Sid's like, I don't want to go back home to her, so let me come with you. Numbskulls. We will not die to world map final boss. We do need to heal everybody. That needs to happen. Who has cure? Oh, great. Alright, so yeah, we gotta get the keystone. These dudes are, like, surprisingly powerful. 300 damage. 200 damage. That's still a lot. Oh, no! I need to add this to my notes. I'll probably forget, too. We're still on wait. Which makes escaping harder. Since the you're actively trying to escape instead of like trying to wait during your turn, and that makes it like you'll generally escape. It'll take far longer to escape. Okay. Well, these guys can one-shot your characters. With the Joker. You think the gold saucer would put more money into Corel there to like make it look a little nicer for people that are coming to visit? Because every single person that comes to visit is walking through that shithole. Unless there is more than one tram, but I've never seen more than one. The first time I was able to buy a lifetime pass, I felt so baller. They seem to have picked up the dead bodies pretty quickly, as they should. Now, this isn't very sporting of us, but we are going to simply run in the battle arena. God, my notes are just riddled with spelling mistakes as I was furiously typing these. Ow. I'd be so mad. You just fucking ran. That's all you did. You didn't entertain me. Here's where we learn that Kate Sith is a snitch. At least more of a spy than snitch, but still. He was blabbing about what we were doing to Shinra. Catchy. Recap, recap, recap. Exposition, exposition. Date time. It's date night. So the Team 4-Star has their Final Fantasy VII Abridged, which is it's really funny. But I prefer the other one that you'll find on YouTube, done by a lesser known group. And the way they handle the dates were super funny. They had it so that it was like Cloud was experiencing Groundhog's Day, except each time he woke up, he was dating a different person, even like all the way through Barrett. So yeah, I thought that was a good way to display like kind of what happens during all the dates, with obviously the abridged humor. Alright, so I want to talk to the king, then defeat the king. Then the enemy is the king. That's the quickest way to get through this. Oh wait, yeah, knight. Defeat the king. Just ignore me. This play's a disaster. Ah, who cares? Then she gets out like, oh, that was fun. Like, really? You seem to be pretty upset with me. Alright, so gotta grab the elixir in the hotel room with the Kefka laugh. Set up a party for Aerith Tifa, then we gotta go to Gongaga, buy the Fury Ring. Get the Deathblow materia, and then steal a spider web. And then we can go to Temple of the Ancients. Let me see. Let's look at this. Some of these are really off. Oh, you know what? I didn't need the Mega Man text for this. I could get Final Fantasy text, I think. So where were we losing a ton of time? Bottom swell we lost a lot of time on. We lost a bunch of time on the we had to reset on bottom swell. We had to reset at Hojo's monster like twice. Because I picked the wrong option afterwards, or because I picked the wrong option. We had to redo the parade a couple times. Genova was fine. Lasers wasn't that bad. Yeah, Demon's Gate, I don't think we died to, oddly enough. We died to Red Dragon, though. Because I screwed up the first fight. And then, yeah, Genova, whew. Yeah, Genova was a huge problem. I couldn't die, but I couldn't kill it. Yo, what's up, E. Blanco? How's it been going? Long time no see. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know I got several viewers that just can't come around as often during the school year. People got stuff that come up. Change in job shifts. Busyness in general. Nah, don't sweat it. People can come when they are able. I hope everything's been going okay since you've been gone. Yeah, I don't know. It's just there are a few spots where it's like huge time losses, but there's also like just general like it just took a while. Felt shock about Joker being in Smash. I'm pretty hype about that. I don't. Did they ever say when the DLC is coming out? I paid attention to who's like Piranha Plant. Really? Like that's so garbage. Well, not Goomba or some other stupid enemy that Mario fights that isn't like a unique character. But yeah, I never bothered to see when they're actually being released. Yeah, oh, by the way, Blanco, if you want to join, we're trying to do Smash like once a week on here. And like getting viewers and stuff in. We did it last night for the first time. I think there was like 7 people total that came in and out. It's a good time. A lot more fun than playing World of Light. No! Jesus Christ. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's just not nearly as fun. Like I feel like it's more of a chore. That also could be because I'm playing on freaking hard mode and I really don't need to do that. I only did that because chat's like, dude, play it on hard mode or you're not a hardcore gamer. So of course I'm like, I'm a hardcore gamer. Even though I hadn't played Smash since Brawl. Jesus. This is really bad luck. Actually, that's okay. Preemptive strikes are the best strikes. Yes, I am playing World of Light on hard mode. It is awful. Never play World of Light on hard mode. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, when you get it, just let us know. Yeah, I got tired of not having a Switch. I'm like, yep. I was watching Nintagious'. I was already leaning towards getting one, and then I saw Nintagious' stream of him playing Pokemon Let's Go, and I'm like, yep. This has got to happen. Right, so we need to... Oh, I don't have Steel equipped. Shit. I don't want to do it with 2 of them anyways. Nice running in place there, Aerith. Yeah, you think it? Yeah, I'm sure it was hard on normal, but it was difficult on normal, but hard. Oh my god! Where did I even get that sense materia from? Yeah, perfect. All right, we got what we wanted. To the temple we will go. Oh, shit. I didn't buy the... Damn it. I forgot that I actually have to go into the damn town. This is just the most depressing... depressing time. Like, Corel is depressing, but, like, somehow not as depressing as Gongaga is. Huh? Do you want to buy something? What the fuck? Huh? How are you still even, like, existing if your store does that poorly? That if somebody comes in, you go, huh? Last prediction for the 4 DLC characters. Yes, who are they? Who do you predict shall be revealed? Because I don't have a clue. I never would have guessed Joker. Like, that's awesome. Quick save to avoid the gross pincer that we can encounter. Nice. Okay. Heihachi from Tekken, Lord Irving from Tale Symphonia, Porky from Earthbound, and the hero from Dragon Quest XI. People have been mentioning the Dragon Quest thing a lot. That seems to have some... I wonder if that has some merit behind it. Like, has there been rumors about that or something? There's somebody from Tekken. I hope it's not Heihachi. I'm just... Ugh. Make it Jin or something. Jin. Heihachi's just so, like, bleh. Except for in that anime where he grabbed an axe by his teeth and broke it when it was thrown at him. He is ascending into the heavens. I love how this game just threw that out there, like, hey, there's heaven, by the way. Oh, except for you go back into the planet. Well, which way is it, game? Or do you ascend only to fall back to Earth? Or Terra. I think it's... No, it's Gaia in this game. It's Terra in, 9. Wait. Is their world Terra or the other world Terra? It doesn't matter. Rayman would make a lot of sense. I mean, you got Cloud in there. Want to put Sephiroth in there? He's already a spirit, though, isn't he? I think. I'm guessing they're not going to use whoever was a spirit. Although I guess there's really no need to give themselves that. That handicap. Tribute to his voice actor. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Didn't know his voice actor died. Cloud was kind of half-assed, though I do like, although I don't know. What's up with the summoning thing? Because, like, when you unlock them, you get to use the summons, but... I don't need that. But then I guess I don't know how to... if I can even use those myself. Good punch. The rumor about Dragon Quest was hilariously stupid, but I honestly feel like Dragon Quest could happen even aside from that. Oh, so there was a rumor, even though it was hilariously stupid. I should go check that out. I'm a fan of hilariously stupid rumors. God, this temple was so less like whatever when you're only going through like a like a very small amount of it. Damn it! Well, that was an ordeal. Oh, there wasn't any FF7 spirits. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because if they had Sephiroth, you'd think they'd have, like, Aerith and Tifa maybe, too. Even, like, Red 13. They don't deserve another slot if they're not going to play ball. IMO. I mean, yeah, but they could play ball. They could make it better. I understand the assumption that they wouldn't, but it doesn't mean that they couldn't. I guess I'm just the eternal optimist mixed with the eternal pessimist. It's a really odd dynamic that I have. Meanwhile, Sega still only has one character. I don't count Bayonetta or Joker with, yeah, Sonic. The rumor was literally, we found concept artwork that hasn't been used in any other game, but come on, any artist could just make new artwork in a few... Yeah, that is hilariously stupid. Oh, there is Final Fantasy VII assist trophies, and Porky is in there as an assist trophy. Oh, okay. So yeah, if that's any indication, which it may or may not be, but I would use that as a strike against any of those characters being used as DLC. Sephiroth. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty practicing, which I'm not even gonna be able to do a bunch of tonight because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to stay awake. But we're gonna try to at least get through these two fights and then maybe redo them one more time. These are like two of the hardest fights in the game. Although Demon's Gate isn't as difficult with beginner strats. But yeah, this is probably what I'll be practicing like all tomorrow. Just learning the weight tricking. It's like I said, with Red Dragon, I should be able to cross slash and then he shouldn't move again before he dies. I always thought it's cool up there that ooh, actually nothing. Because resting will get rid of 1, 2, oops. I pressed the wrong button. It's gonna be easier to yeah, why did I just wrote that down wrong in my notes. Oh, okay. So you have to press triangle first. It's this one, right? All right, let me go before I get hit by that stupid hand. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got time for all this. Oh! I forget, can I jump here? I cannot. Hello. Oh, there are not assist trophies of either of those. Okay, Porky was a boss in Brawl, and he didn't return for Ultimate. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense to use him then, because you kind of like already have him, right? Or like some program with him. Okay, so we need to heal ourselves. We don't want to wait. We want Fire Ring to Aerith. Power Wrist to Tifa. Materia. Tifa gets Death Blow. Steel, counterattack, long range. Aerith gets enemy skill. I'm gonna keep Restore on her too. Thug gets enemy skill. Should be one empty slot. Okay, we already have that, actually. We're good. ATB should be put back to weight. And then let's heal. Have this guy save. I forget, I don't have in here whether I'm supposed to trank everybody. I think I am. Well, let's try it. We'll see. Middle. Back. Let's rock and roll. Still disappointed about Shadow the Hedgehog as an assist trophy. That's 2019's Earthbound Series 30th year anniversary. I'm sorry, Tal Vez. Do you not want to watch me stream this any longer? I do need to go to bed because I'm going to have a long stream ahead of me tomorrow, but I'll just probably sleep until like 10 or something. Besides, this is exactly where I wanted to be so I could practice tomorrow. So I want to finish this. Look well. It is weird. This is like some mixture of Sephiroth's will, but Genova's body. But then he's still talking about her in the third person. I remember you had a headache, and I hope it's gone, but it'll definitely be gone if you sleep. I still kind of have it. It's more dulled, but I've been getting into this, so I haven't really noticed it as much. I don't know why I just don't. I've been like really paranoid about using ROMs But I'm like, I can get a ROM of this game and set up save states. I own the game. In fact, I have 3 copies of the game here. Like, why not? And one issue is that one reason I'm trying to practice on the console right before a run is because I like want to use this controller and stuff like that, and I wouldn't be able to if I used a ROM because I don't have an adapter or anything for it. But for like future practice. I thought this was creepy as a kid. Like, what is he laughing about? All right, later, Blanco. Thanks for stopping by. And he comes up to him like, sup? They're like, do you not remember going crazy just now? Tifa plays along into she is an enabler of his delusional behavior. Ha ha ha, it's not me. All right. It actually sucks that I probably should have checked to see if I needed to reset her limit. Having her limit's really bad. Yeah, see, like, ugh. Nope. Ugh. See, I'm doing something wrong, and I need to figure out what it is I'm doing wrong. We still got there, but we used way too much MP on that. It's like we can't even... I'm not sure if we can even big guard now for the Demon's Gate fight. Although I suppose we could rest and retrank. Oh, whoops. Steal all the New Year's Eve food. I wish I could do that, but I'd have to leave and come back. Yeah, I think the two things I'm gonna do before bed once we're not gonna run it. We're not gonna run through Red Dragon and Demon's Gate again because I'm gonna do two other things. One, I'm going to rewatch the video, the tutorial that I use on YouTube, and then I'm also going to fix my times. Because some of these times are like way off because I didn't split correctly. In fact, I missed 2 out of the first 3 splits. I know, I love how Cloud's looking around like, is that one of you guys? Like, as far as I know, they have 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, I guess Tifa's lost her sadness stats anyways, because she died. Sure, let's save here. Let's save and then menu, so I can get used to the menu too. Oh no, we were supposed to rest there anyways. Okay. It's a separate one for Demon's Gate. Alright, and now we want to equip Cloud with the Dragon Armlet. And then Tifa with the Fury Ring. Then we're going to Big Guard, heal, Spiderweb, and then Death Sentence. And then just throw Molotovs until Tifa is able to... I mean, when the room had a heartbeat, you should have been like, something a little off about this. Yikes. Actually, that's fine. Big damage. Fuck you. Oh wait, she's still alive. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Demon Rush coming. Yep, I fucked that up. By going out of the menu. Yikes! Oh, that's not good. We are going to die. Yep. We are going to die. No. He fucking crit her? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm a complete idiot. I completely forgot to use the safe strat. Duh. Shit. Okay, well that's fine. Oh. That's not gonna do it. Right, well now we're dead. Well, that wouldn't have happened had I cast Spiderweb when I was supposed to. I was so like, oh my god, Tifa's doing 1,200 a turn? Oh man, we had nothing to worry about. She even dodged death that one round. I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. Sub 12 is what I'm looking for. Sub 12. Because I don't, like, I just want the entire video to be on archive. Because, like, the last time I did it, I didn't record it locally because it's just such a big file that, and I'm having, like, storage space issues that, let's see here. It only caught the first 12 hours. Didn't even catch the last hour and a half. All right, so unequip Fury Ring, Materia. You're good. What was it? There's one other thing. Oh, Cloud gets Dragon Armor. That's the only other thing. Let's try this again. Let's see what he does first. Okay. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm not super unhappy with that because we got the big guard. We still had big guard up. Ooh. That crit is just such a gigantic pain in the ass. And I can't even keep Aerith alive to healing win with. That could have went worse. Okay. That was bad. Wait, he might be dead. I shouldn't have did that. Damn it! Yikes. His crits have been rough. Omega yikes indeed. Some of it's me just not being very good. Some of it is bad luck, though. Like that, oh God, those criticals. I gotta do a better job of keeping track of the damage, too. Because there are some times where if I just focus on dealing damage, I might be able to kill him before needing to go into damage control mode. Expedited Japan says, LOL. LOL indeed. It shouldn't be. It's plugged in. That's odd. I'm gonna check that later. Yeah, I have it plugged in. It should be charging. Oh, that's why. Came unplugged. Alright, try this again. Yo, Kite May. Welcome back, Kite May. I just noticed something. Hopefully it's helpful information. Of course, critical. Oh, and I forgot to fucking do this again. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm going to... I think I'm starting to see what I'm doing wrong with the weight tricking. I'm just like I'm ever so slightly early when I should not be. Really? Again? I was being safe for that battle. And I was better with my timing. I got more, like, before that second Demon's Rush came in, like, I was way better at getting a ton of attacks in. Thank you, Mind of Gemini. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow that it goes just like that. And I don't forget the spider web. I don't know why I'm, like, forgetting to do that. Like, that's an integral part of the noob strategy. Tifa. As many times as I've, like, watched this speedrun, and now I've tried this a few times, I have never noticed Tifa getting all huffy on the side like that. That's a really nice touch, actually. Oh, thank you. I would appreciate a cookie. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, you guys are like back to back there. No, yeah, I noticed. I know mine's, you just modded him like 2 days ago or something, wasn't it? Fellow FF7 fan. No need to run. All FF7 fans welcome. God, ever since I replugged the controller in, now it's like it keeps turning off randomly. Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah. So, once I get a chance, we'll save. And then these are going to kind of be those two fights I'm going to practice a lot to get my timing down. Just watching my controller now. It's like it's done that like 4 times. It's either just turned completely off or went back to flashing. Okay. FFFs. Oh, I like that. Final Fantasy friends. Yeah, I'm gonna practice those 2 fights a bunch, and then tomorrow, starting at 6, for those of you who are like me and don't engage in New Year's Eve shenanigans at night, evenings, just like to chill at home, I am going to be streaming this speedrun, this complete speedrun, starting at 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. I'm going for sub 12 hours, so it'll be a long stream. Is it? Let's see something. Yeah, it's charging. Rage Against the Machine plays. Da-na-na-na, 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 da-na-na-na. No! So, you're Aerith, huh? Yeah. My older self's a bit of a freak. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't expect everybody to, like, yeah, I've been here all 12 hours. But yeah, if you want to jump in, jump out, jump back in, jump out, I will be here. Yeah, he is. Like, that was mind-blowing when the big reveal happens as to what's going on. Like, that's crazy. I mean, sure. They're not going to be anything special. And by the time they would get to your residence, they'd be cold and hard. This is pretty messed up, too. Not only did she get into his dream, but then Sephiroth got into his dream. Oh, that girl is going to make things difficult. He just knows that something messed up is about to happen. And he can do nothing because he's in a dream. Cold hard cookies, just like mom's. My parents were bad. Like, they were not great at making cookies when I was younger, or just understanding that I prefer softer cookies. I hope the remake expands on how Aerith got there. Did she tap into some innate ability to fly? Oh, excuse me. Oof. Was she able to book passage on a ship going to the northern continent? Can't imagine there's a... Well, I mean, I guess there's Icicle Inn. Which, like, how do most people get to Icicle Inn without having to go through the City of the Ancients? There's, like, no port on the northern continent. Just cliffs. Okay. So, we will call it there. How many more slots we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 9. Okay. We will call it there. I'm going to go and fix this shit, watch a video, go to sleep. Get ready for tomorrow. 6 p.m. Central tomorrow. For that woman can't bake cookies with just put bread in the bag of cookies, keeps it fresh longer. Oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central ish, give or take maybe like a half hour. I'd like to get started at 6 though, for the speed run, and hopefully we're able to finish this time. That'll be my goal. So yeah, thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe if you have not done so already and you want to see me play more Final Fantasy VII Madness. As always, we have our giveaways every 50 subs. That'll happen at 400. I know it doesn't say that in the title this time, but I wanted to make sure that anybody who came to watch knew that this was practice and not a normal run. So I omitted the giveaway part, but yeah, gift card giveaway at 400. Please join the Discord if you'd like to keep up with our streaming schedule. You can do that in the link below in the description. And yeah. So the bread hardens and the cookie stays, so it's like absorbs the whatever is that it's keeping the moisture in the cookies and just yeah. This wasn't a world record attempt. It was not. Tomorrow will be though. It'll be the worst world record attempt you've ever seen. Nope, actually take that back. Last attempt was the worst world record attempt you've ever seen. This will be better. Not sure how much better, but better. So it does say yes, because I want there to be no... Yeah, I didn't want somebody to come in and go, why isn't the timer running? Because this is practice. The only reason I have the timer up is because this is the layout that we're going to be using, so it just keeps us familiar. But yeah, everybody have a good night, and I hope I'm able to see everybody tomorrow. Until then, have a good one.